Namaste, Jai Bharat. It's often stated that Pakistan uses religion of Islam as an ATM bank. Not just an ATM bank. Pakistan uses the religion of Islam as a vending machine. Whatever they want, they obtain it through the religion of Islam. All these years, they had been exploiting the sentiments of the Arab nations, all the way trying to project and claim that Arabs are not really refined Muslims and the Pakistanis are the best Muslims. This kind of impression they spread among their own people. But they very conveniently overlook their own drawbacks and believe in this uh, dreamy kind of expressions. They have this habit of uh, very serious self deception to believe in very funny things. For example, they are the best. They are the best among the Muslims in the entire world. They are the best Muslims. All others are not as good as them as far as their religion is concerned. One. Two. They are the best people in the world. Three. They are the best army in the world. And they are the best intellectuals in the world. They are the best talents in the world, only think the talents are not getting exposed. Or the abilities have not been exploited, exposed. And they will say because of their politicians and the dislike of non-Muslim countries to them, they could not show their real ability which are inherent, innate in Pakistanis. These kind of impressions were spread rather structurally by their administration, government, whatever, through their religious teaching madrasa institutions, and these people are into a very serious self-deception. They are under false consciousness, they are in such self-deception which cannot be redeemed overnight, and they will continue to suffer in this kind of self-deceptions, like the the hero of Henry Ibsen's play. What's this? The Wild Duck. I think I'm right. The Wild Duck. The person just believes that he is this, that. But all the way, it never used to be the case, never was the case, and people knew it. And this man lived in lie and died in lie. That's the situation in Pakistan. So they thought the Arab nation is friendly. They had been projecting, they had been selling stories to the Arab nations and using religion as a vending machine, I told you, and obtaining favors, helps, and money from the oil rich Arab nations. Now, what happened is that that's the latest development. Pakistan has got two kinds of passports. One is a green passport for commoners, and then there's a blue passport for the so-called diplomatic passport for the officials, etc. The Arab nations, at least some of the Arab nations, have refused giving visas to green passport, green Pakistani passport. It's not a policy that they have declared. It is not a rule that they have made. But what I come to know is that they simply just follow it, not giving visas to the green passport holders. And then on inquiry, unofficial sources said that you can't help it. They said that we can't help it. We can't let these people come into our nation because they're indisciplined, unruly, have no sense of law. They don't go by the law. They break all the laws and they all turn up into our jails as criminals. We we can't afford to catch the criminals always, put them behind the bars, and feed them and keep them. For what sake? We are not going to correct them. Punishment has got three theories of punishment. One to say that what do you call reformative punishment is there, deterrent is there, etc. And the serious thing is The one treatment, but the one thing is that you punishment is a negative reward earned. You have to undergo that. So punishment is also there. But then Arab nations need not to think in terms of reformative punishments for Pakistanis. Nonetheless, they flood the jails, they create confusions there, problems there. They create lawlessness in the society, filth, dirt, and dirty thoughts, not only physically, but the thinking is polluted, thought system is polluted. They know only how to hate others. That's a very serious problem. They can't love others. They can only hate others. The fundamental steps or the postulates of Pakistani thinking is hate, hatred. And the hatred is covered up with all kinds of fineries as they being superior. And all others are infidels and inferiors, especially non Muslims. Even Muslims are unrefined on a comparison with Pakistanis. So they live in hatred and, of course, shall die also in hatred. So they have this internal contradiction, internal suffering. So the Arab world refuses to let them in. The Arab world can't help it. Actually, it is very late. Very late. Arab world should have reacted long, long before. Like the Europeans reacting to Islamic refugee acceptance. They have not learned. The cities are falling. The cities are becoming Sharia laws like Texas. They wanted Sharia law only. Some towns do not let non-Muslims go there. They build these things, and West is not learning. Especially European countries not learning. US gets a wind of it because of Trump, but they believe that they are humanists and humanitarians. They are not humanists and humanitarians. Actually, there was kind of people who had been anti-human for a long time, but they want to print themselves as humanists, project themselves as humanists. So they would let all these things getting into their nation, and then they suffer. Their children shall get raped. Their jails will be full with these anarchists, and their next generation will turn into anarchy. They will cease to exist. Wherever these people have gone, they have destroyed that civilization, and they have created a 14th century old system of existence. They would want to recreate it everywhere where they go, because that's a kind of psychological disorder with people. So we shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.